this one is going to be a bit special or different. So last time you seen this car, it had, you know, the regular F36 bumper with the red lip, fog lights, etc. A few months ago, got into a slight accident. It just scratched up the front bumper a little bit, but I was already ready to change it to an M4 style anyway. So I just took that opportunity to not fix it and just get a new bumper. The M4 bumpers are, you know, a tad bit more expensive than the M Sport. So even though I didn't want an M Sport because I feel like everyone has this bumper, I decided to just get this one instead. However, if you are going to be purchasing an M Sport bumper, find one that has an entire kit, because if you get just a bumper alone, there are some extra things that you're going to have to purchase, and it pretty much comes up to the same price as getting a kit. And like now I feel like I would have just got the kit or just went ahead and sprung for the M4. So, but anyway, let's start. So this is an M Sport. So as you can tell, you know, the bottom, the grills and everything are different. If you've seen these before, you already know what this looks like. The things that you'll have to keep from your original bumper, of course, is the grills. These are brand new. These grills at the bottom, if you don't get a kit, you will have to order this piece and these two fog lights pieces. The inside of the bumper, you'll have to get a bracket to hold the fog light, and that bracket also helps you connect to this. So without the bracket, this has nothing to connect to. So and then of course the reflectors on the inside are glued, so you'll need a heat gun. I sold my bumper because the guy was waiting for like a month to get them, so I just left them on the bumper and I ordered new ones. I just put taper for the moment to keep so much water from getting in, and I tied up the fog light cables until I can paint the bumper, which is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to spray paint this bumper. I've already ordered all the paint and everything. It's all here. Today I have a day where I can just get it done and you know, take my time, and it's not raining, it's not too hot outside. And the next few days are going to be a little colder, so I want to get it done today before that happens. So we're going to wash this. We're going to put an adhesion promoter on it, and then we are going to paint it, and then we're going to clear coat it. So I will show all the stuff I got that I ordered, and then we'll get done. But for now, we're going to take it off, and then we'll get to the next step. All right, so I've got the bumper off the car, and right now we just washed it, and then we're going to wet sand it. Took me a while to get the bumper off because two of the screws from the side would not come off, so I actually had to cut the fender liner, and then I had to actually cut the screws off so that I wouldn't damage the bumper. So I'll have to replace that fender liner for the left passenger side. But anyway, this is what you see here. I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand this. What we're using today is, so we've got this one, which is 400 grit. Then we've got this one, which is 800. So we're gonna use the 400 grit first to wet sand, and then we're gonna use 800 grit after. Okay, so we've already wet sanded with both the 400 and 800 grit, and we went back and went over the bumper with some alcohol to clean off any grease. I did sand a little hard in some areas, so you'll see this little black that's showing through. Hopefully this will disappear with the adhesion promoter and the paint. We're hoping. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. So everything sanded, just giving it like 2 extra minutes to dry here, just in case some parts are wet. But for the most part, I think it's done. All right, this is what I'm using. So I use these little things just to do the alcohol, and then I use one to dry the car, to dry the bumper. So for the paint, well, I'm using Duplicolor adhesion promotion here. I'm using this Alpine White, which is the color of my car, from upol. So 3 cans of that. And then I've got this 2K clear coat. So it's got this little thing in the bottom where it makes it hard or whatever. So yeah, that's what I've got. So we're gonna go through all this and paint the bumper. We're gonna start with the Asian promoter. Hopefully everything turns out good. This is my first time painting a bumper, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, don't be judging me. I don't have a ton of money for body shops. All right, next. All right, so I finished all the paint. Now I just need to do clear coat. I don't know how many coats of paint I did. I think it was like 4. But I went through all 3 cans. I could have probably used an extra can. I would probably, if I ever did this again, I would probably do 4 cans. You know, just to get as much coverage as possible. But looks pretty good. I tried to focus really on these little inside areas to make sure that we got those. And I got the bottom, even though it's going to be under the car. I do have to install a lip, but for now, looks good, looks good. Not bad for a amateur paint job. So now I just got to do the clear coat. So I have 2 cans of that, so I'll probably get at least like 4 or 5 coats out of it. So I'm gonna do that and show you guys the final result. So the bumper is all done being painted and clear coated. I had to bring it inside so that it doesn't get too dusty. There's definitely dust in between the clear coat, the layers of clear coat, but that's what's gonna happen when you paint outside, so it's expected. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna polish it so it looks better. You can see all the orange peel there. You can definitely see the little dust spots. It's crazy. But yeah, looks pretty good. So I'm gonna let it sit here, and then I'll install the lip and put everything back in, and then we'll get it back on the car. All right, so I am pretty much done installing the bumper except for the bottom lip, which I have to get under and do that. But everything is all buttoned up. Everything is tight. I'm missing a screw on that side, but it was already like that when I took it out, so I just need to get a new one for that one. But overall, I like it. I like it. I do have to get a new inner fender liner because I have to literally cut this one out just to get the screws out. But everything is good. I got to put the grills back in here, which that takes like 2 seconds. But I like it. I got new fog lights, some yellow ones, sold the old ones with the other bumper. I put all of the sensors back in, and which is cool. The sensors actually look the same color as the bumper. I do have to polish this bumper. You can definitely see like the like orange peel. So I'm gonna sand it and polish it and get rid of that. We're gonna give it like a week though to cure, and then for the intakes at the bottom for the vents or whatever. So I didn't order those when I got the bumper. So what I did is I took the old ones out that were in there, and then I just cut them to fit, and then I put them back. So still get air. I don't know if it's gonna be the proper amount. I think it should be fine. But if I notice anything different, then I'll order the new ones. But overall, pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.